Shalom. Hey, I want to take a moment to let you know about a book I've been reading for the last week or so. Name of the book is The Mystery is History. I get it there on screen. It's by Adam Drissel. And basically what this is, it's a book on the preterist point of view, which is the view that the book of Revelation was fulfilled in the late 60s and early 70s Common Era, that the Jewish-Roman War was the subject of the book of Revelation, and that Revelation itself, up until the final few chapters, has been fulfilled. So generally, if you go to like a college class and you have an actual professor teaching you theology, most of those guys are all preterist. They all believe it's been fulfilled. The people who don't are the people that sit in a pew in church and listen to the preacher talk about the coming rapture, or the great tribulation and the mark of the beast and that sort of thing. But all that's already been fulfilled in the first century, and that's something I was aware of. But I think Adam does just a great job of breaking it all down. He gives you the passage in Revelation, then he compares it with what Josephus says. He gives you the fulfillment, the interpretation. I think he does a great scriptural exegesis, just getting in and figuring out what are these different prophetic symbols, what do they mean. So I don't think I've ever really done a book review like this and just outright promoted a book, but I love this book. I'm probably going to read it a second time, because the first day I got it, like the first day I actually sat down to read it, I read almost half the book. I couldn't put it down. Since then I've been pretty busy, haven't got to read as much of it as I want to, but every time I sit down to read it, it's just like the thing. I want to read the whole thing. So I recommend it. I'll put a link in the description of the video. And honestly, if the only point of view you've ever heard is that the book of Revelation is all in the future and that we're looking for this beast system or whatever, if you've never heard the other point of view, get the book and read it. I think it'll open your mind up to some truth, and it'll give you some things to think about. He's given me a new way to look at the death of James the Just. And the way he proposes what actually happened, it actually reconciles Josephus and what Hegesippus said. And so, check it out, read it. I enjoyed the book. So, thank you for listening, and shalom.